There's a new project underway destined to create some jobs in an area that was once highly industrial until the factories either moved away or went out of business.
It's the subject of Leon Bibb's continuing series, My Ohio. Leon, always in search of the unusual or the interesting, is with us to take us to a place which is being rebuilt, and it will provide jobs down the road.
Let me tell you, I saw people working the other day building something where nothing had been built in years. So I figured I ought to take a look. And wow, what did I find? An old place taking a turn toward the new, promising jobs and lots of green, if you know what I mean, in more ways than one. It is growing out of the soil of an old neighborhood, a metal structure changing a Cleveland corner. The construction crew muscles in the heavy work, catching the gazes of drivers passing through the area, wondering what gives here. The job is as big as several football fields. As the machinery pushes through, workers are probing the earth, knowing there is a neighborhood change coming.
This is a very large investment into the community. It's certainly a different type of project.
This plot of Eastside Cleveland land at the corner of Kinsman Road and Grand Avenue near East 55th Street is being ready for urban farming. But under a glass-like structure, being sown are the seeds of a greenhouse to stretch more than 3.5 acres. Generations ago, this area was heavily industrial, with some houses mixed in. Most industry pulled out decades ago. Most of the people left the houses. This is the old sweater mill right there?
Correct, yes. Yeah. Highlighted in blue.
Now, I remember that. Many properties were consolidated, and Green City Growers Cooperative moved in. It brings what will be a greenhouse to grow 3 million heads of lettuce and 300,000 pounds of herbs each year for grocery stores, institutions, and food distributors. It is also growing jobs.
To grow food, locally grown food, to transform a neighborhood, provide jobs, to provide employment, to share profits back to worker owners.
A worker-owned cooperative hires from surrounding neighborhoods. Workers will share in the company profits, which the greenhouse, constructed of a sturdy, letting light through plastic, is expected to deliver. Year-round growing. No soil to till here. Hydroponics. The lettuce and herbs will grow in nutrient-rich water.
Where we're standing right here is called the pack house or the head house. So all the lettuce will be grown on float beds over there.
This project is in the heart of Cleveland's central neighborhood. What was on this land several decades ago were a school, several industrial and commercial businesses, and homes. Lives were worked here and lived here. There is every indication life and work are returning. The goal of the project is to grow lettuce for the dinner table, but something else is happening. The changing face of Cleveland. Coming out of the soil over there, a different kind of lettuce, built on new opportunities and new use of an old neighborhood. Is this what we must do to bring back those old abandoned areas where the factories no longer exist?
I think so. And really, in the country and specifically in Cleveland, we're really recognizing urban agriculture as sometimes the highest and best use for land.
In recent years, most of the land here grew only weeds, which shifted in Cleveland's winds. Now change is not only on the horizon, it is here, growing, getting stronger. Farmers have always tilled the soil, preparing to plant. Here the soil is being tilled for a greenhouse of nutrient waters, which will give 3 million heads of lettuce a year. And jobs. Coming is urban farming to put on the table and life back into an old plot of Cleveland land. At Kinsman Road and Grand Avenue, a story of growth from the soil of the central neighborhood, a greenhouse being muscled in, planting itself in Cleveland. Construction workers with Albert M. Higley Company and the people at Green City Growers expect greenhouse completion in November. In My Ohio, I'm Leon Bibb.